Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Wendy Kalisi. This is the third and final part of my Ghana's Most Beautiful 2020 audition experience. Part 1 and 2 is already out on my channel, so do try to watch it, else you ain't gonna enjoy this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and turn on post notification if you haven't. So on Monday I got out my aunt's, I had breakfast and I went. So on my way there I prayed. I prayed so much. I was like, I'm a Catholic. My weapon has always been the Hail Mary and Our Father. Praying Hail Mary. After that day Mary said go vex. Like she just go tire me. In the Uber hours we got there. I got there like 9 a.m. I think we started auditioning somewhere in the afternoon. 2, I don't know, but we auditioned late. Eventually it started raining. It rained. I remember that day it rained, and so when it was our turn to enter, okay, I was the first. After the audition in Kumasi, I was the first who wrote my name. So I think that's the same paper they used in Accra. So I was the first to enter, and when I entered, they were rushing me. In the first question they asked me was, Wendy, tell us how your day went in your local language. I was like, man, like I wanted to back home. So like the day hasn't been so like, what am I saying? I've forgotten what I said. But like I told them how my day went in, a few English hitches there, and on my first question somebody was like, wrap up. Was at that point my whole body left me. Because the kind of preparations I prepared for them, they just ask one question, and then they asked me to do my local dance. I couldn't even take off my heels, so I had to dance in my heels. And imagine dancing kawara in heels. But like, so I told when we came out, Molly also went. Then when Molly came, we then went to TV3 cafeteria. I don't know how they call it, but there was a cafeteria or some shop there at TV3 to buy something to eat. So we got a snack and we went back to the place where they were having the audition. We were there 6, 7, 8. Finally around 10, 11, they now called us all back, and then to come and tell us who they have selected. At that point my heart was here. All this while I was communicating with my mom, my dad, my aunts, even Patricia, So my mom was like, when you go in, just relax. Before we went in, there was somebody in the room. There was somebody in we did an audition at Studio B, right? So those of you who know Studio B, those of you who've been there, or if you watch the ladies circle, that's where we did the audition. To see how the chairs are, that's where the judges were, and that's where they were like the people were watching us do the audition too. The past queens came and all that. So there was somebody in the audition room who came out and gave us a hint that Molly has been picked. So before we entered, we knew Molly had been picked already. But it was two things: either what she said was right or wrong. It's not right, because it's like we are all sitting down there with our hearts in our mouths, and you come and do that. But when she did that, it made me relax. I was like, okay, I haven't been picked. I wasn't picked. So it was going to save me the stress of everything, like, because they even told us to go and sew a dress. The GMB kind of dresses. Like, what we were told was you're supposed to sew your own gown and bring your traditional costume. Then GMB will give you a gown. They will sew you a gown. So when we were there, the designers came. Upper West, we had a designer. So she took all 4 of us our measurements. Then later she was like, whoever gets picked, they will call her and tell her. Then she'll take the person's measurements and start sewing. So they were supposed to change like 3 times. Traditional costume, your own gown, and the gown TV3 will give you. So at that point, when the lady came out and she did that thing, and then she told us, or she gave us a sign as to who has been picked, my mind was now like how would I put it? I was relaxing, because I was thinking of how I was going to sew the thing. So when we got in finally. When we were going in, I said a prayer again, my Hail Mary. Then some woman was like, Wendy, we are sorry, unfortunately this is the end of the journey for you, blah blah blah. I think they said it, they told the other 2. When they told me that, it was automatically Molly had been picked. So when she said that, I felt disappointed in a way, but I was calm because I had a feeling this was God talking. Because the way I had prayed, there was no way God wanted into my prayer. I literally worried him. So when I wasn't picked, and I went out. I picked my phone. The first person I texted was my mom. I was like, Mommy, I wasn't picked. Then I called my auntie. My aunt was worried already. She was like, okay, no problem, you come. Get an Uber and come home immediately. So I got the Uber and I went. I was deep down me. I was sad. Like, a part of me was sad, but a part of me was alright, you know, because I felt that even if they had picked me, like I wasn't prepared, and Betty prepared at all. So better to buy my car and that's a bala, because GMB will give you a full perspective. Like, I just wasn't ready. I had orders, I had orders to make things for people. So when I wasn't picked, all these things were like, oh, you can now go and work on your orders. So I finally got to Achimota. I got home like almost 12 a.m. Please follow my business page on Instagram at crochetkalisi.gh for your beautiful custom-made crochet items. Yes, so the next day my aunt's kids came, and she and her friend, Belinda and her friend Mami Sawadi came. They were asking me how it was, you know, and so I was there for a while. And I remember, I think the next day or 2 days later, I went to the salon. You know, I actually just did a ponytail for the audition, like a low pony for the audition. But after the audition and everything, after I wasn't picked, you know, I started to go and, you know, look good. I went and I did box braids. So my sister came. She came and visited me the first time. She visited me with her boyfriend. Like, they were there for me. Yeah, they were there for me. They were like, next day you're gonna go again. I was like, yeah, next time I'm gonna go again. You know. So then later, I think the next day or 2 days, then I went to my sister's place. Then why am I saying then like that? I went to my sister's place. She, her boyfriend, and her friend sister Susie and we went to China Mall to buy some paper bags and props. Like, just buying things, like things to take pictures, because my sister also sells belts on Instagram, so you can check out her page, Bonbon's Place. She sells belts, wallets, you know, nice things for boo and babe, you know. So we came back to Accra. Then we went to Villaggio. Like, I've been seeing that place on TV, you know. I haven't really entered there before, and a couple of times that I've been to Accra, I've been there, like I've seen the building, but I haven't been there before. So when I got there, I was happy, like, could I be, you know. So they took me there. I think I took a cocktail. What did I take? I don't remember, but I took something, and then we were there for a while. They just rolled me, like, you know, I realized they were trying to cheer me up. You know, I realized they were trying to, like, let me have a nice time, you know, before I go back to work. We're just driving around, and finally they brought me. So before I went there that day, I had already bought the tickets though. Yes, before I went there, I bought tickets. I went to buy my tickets at OA before I went to my sister's place, and we did that whole chilling thing. So I came back home and I packed up my things, and the next day I left. So that's it, guys. That's the whole GMB thing. That's how interesting it was. I personally had fun. Also, I have my trip store on Instagram at wekalisi.official. And here's the thing, people were thinking I was trying to hide it from them. I had a very bad experience from my school group. Okay, no, I think I should leave this. If there is any other thing you want me to talk about, you can leave a comment in the comment section. If you want me to do after GMB, when I came home, how it was, how people were relating to me, how people were treating me, if you just want to know how it was when I came back, you leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, anybody at all, if you leave a comment in the comment section, it will make me know that you are interested in the whole story. Then I will do it. But then if not, then I think this is the end of my GMB experience. So now, back to the question everybody been asking: would you go again? Hopefully, yes. I will audition again. God willing, I will audition again. Now, if you think your village witches are strong and you're going to tie me, do you know where I come from? Wolo. Do you know Wolo? That's where I come from. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So hope God willing, hopefully I may go again. If it happens at a good time and it's not interfering in my school work, then I will go. I will give it a try again. I'll audition again. If I get picked, voila. If I don't get picked, voila, we move. So thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate this. If you watched to the end, if you followed it to the end, you have a special place in heaven. And keep your comments coming. The first person to comment, if you are the first to comment like some consecutive times, I would do a giveaway, okay, and you may stand a chance of winning. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notification.